Hello, this video illustrates the process of running the Playground app on Android using the IOTA SDK. The video is closely linked to the Building for Android chapter in the tutorial. I start here creating the app from scratch. That means I clone the Playground app from GitHub. The video essentially condenses the content from the earlier chapters, presenting a summary without detailed explanations. If you find it overwhelming to follow the workflow, I recommend watching the tutorial and videos from the previous sections. The tutorial page provides a comprehensive summary. Here, I've included details about two missing Flutter dependencies. Here, I address an issue related to missing Gradle files, specifically occurring when you first open the project. I launch the app once to load the missing files, and afterward I need to restart VS Code. That's enough. Close the app, exit VS Code, and then restart VS Code. Replace Gradle exception by file not found exception. The next initial step is setting up the Flutter Rust bridge. A couple of commands must be executed. The next major focus is addressing Rust-related matters. I require the API.rs file, which will house my custom Rust interface code. Prior to that, I finalize the content of the cargo toml file. At this juncture, I integrate the refactored Rust code that utilizes the IOTA SDK. I've also restructured the code related to the wallet into its own module. Now we are transitioning to the Dart side. Initially, we'll generate the FFI Dart interface. Since VS Code is unable to resolve the dependencies properly, I restart it and the displayed errors will disappear. Add some code to load the library. Now we have some work ahead. Adapt all Dart examples to use the FFI methods. Follow the tutorial and complete all the steps.
Turn the world around. Turn the world around. Turn the world around.
Now let's focus on Android specifics. We install the Cargo NDK library and ensure that Cargo cross-compiles the library during the Gradle build. To enable dynamic library loading, you must place another library next to it, the libc++ shared library. At this point in the tutorial, I initially described the target directory of the two libraries incorrectly, leading to an error in this video that I later rectify. We encounter the error when launching the app now. While we've completed all the steps, calling the first example yields no results. This is because the libc++ shared library is located in the wrong place. The error message says, failed to load dynamic library list rust so, which is our library, because dlopen failed, libc++ shared so not found. I fix it here and restart the app. Now I'm going to test each example one by one. What I notice in the process is that, unlike the old IOTA libraries, creating the wallet, account and addresses with the IOTA SDK takes much longer, up to several minutes. This shouldn't be the case. At this point, I paused the video again until the address was generated. The check balance example of the IOTA SDK is not performing as expected. It encounters issues with timestamp comparisons. As a workaround, I verified the requested funds on my address using the Tangle Explorer. Having funds on the address is a prerequisite for executing the final example, the creation of a DID. It works, but in my opinion, it takes too long. However, that was the case before as well. In summary, the IOTA SDK proves to be effective. Drawbacks include notably long execution times for wallet, address and DID creation. The check balance example also warrants review. Thank you for watching, and in the next video I'll guide you through running the app on iOS.